What's up everybody and welcome to my channel. I know it's taken me quite a while to actually come through with the video, but now that I have a cam crew set up, now I'm officially going to be posting as much as I can. I'm not really sure on the days, but we'll get started. Now I have showed you guys and introduced that I am a bit late on it, but I came through with the Artistry palette by James Charles with Morphe collaboration. And I'm also going to try out the Juvia's Place foundation, which is new. I heard this is like a velvet matte full coverage foundation, so I'm going to be trying that out. I'm going to be putting in the code for these TD lashes. Amazing ass lashes. I'm telling you guys, amazing. So I'll be putting in the code in the description below, so make sure you check that out. And before I get started, make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications to get started. Alright, so first, of course, I'm going to start off with my Milani Prime Correct face primer. I'm in love with this primer, which is why it's running low. Talking about running low. Now, the reason why I really like this primer, it's because it's like you really got nothing on there. It's very velvety, it's smooth, so there's that. I'm going to be using, of course, it's the Juvia's Place, and this is in Martinique. That's what it's called, but I mean, we're going to try it out. I was always the type to use like a wider foundation, but I'm going with my Juno & Co. Cloud Sponge. I'm going to take a little bit of this, put it in the back of my hand, so just grab a little of that. But the good thing about this is that it really fades in really well. When I got the match done in Ulta, I really did notice a difference. But I mean, just by the looks of it, you guys can already see that a little does go a long way. It's amazing what this foundation can do. Usually the type who starts off with eyebrows first. But since I'm just going to do it as Nikki Tutorials did, great fan, huge fan, honestly. I'm just gonna try to do it how she did it. About wraps it up. So there's just the foundation, and then I still have a long ways to go. I'm not about using it as a primer for my eyeshadow, like foundation on my eyelids. I don't do that. I actually use my concealer for that, so that's what I'm gonna be using. So I'll be showing you guys step by step on how I do it. So she says that, well, the lady at Ulta that actually matched me said that step by step you can just see it like go into your own skin tone, so let's hope that's exactly what happens. And then I'm going with eyebrows, of course. Okay, so for eyebrows, I use the NYX Professional Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Chocolate. Obviously, that one's a bit new. I use this one a lot. It's like my go-to, like all the way. So I just kind of like brush back my hairs. And then I go in. Now, I had posted this, on my page before, but a lot of females these days, they got the same eyebrows. Not hating, just saying you guys should just go with your shape, because we all have a unique shape, and I feel that we shouldn't go away from that. We should embrace that shape that we have. So I'm gonna do the other one off camera, but that's about it with eyebrow number one. You see, it doesn't really take long to get done. I mean, eyebrows are eyebrows, am I right? So now to set in my eyebrows, I do have this Archery Twin-1 Duo eyebrow pencil. So on one end it has the eyebrow pencil, and then on the other end it has the gel. So here's the gel. Most of you are probably wondering, oh, you skip the step, but I actually like to conceal after. So I do use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which is this one here. And this is in the shade Light Medium. I only figured out that this was my shade out of an Ipsy Glam Bag package that I received. And I tried it out for the first time and I was like, damn, this is amazing. I never had a concealer that works so great. So thank you, Sharp Tape. So there's that. And to apply this, I am going to use the end of this brush here. But I'm going to use a flat round brush. And basically what I do is I just scoop up a little bit, take some off. And then I go in to conceal. Now this is what I use to prime for my eyeshadow, because I feel that this does a way better job. Using Tarte Shape Tape as a primer, I feel like it really makes the colors on eyeshadows really pop, aside from using my foundation as a primer. So I use this instead. And I know you guys are probably wondering, what about that line there? But I'll show you what I'm gonna do to really blend that out. And I know I've seen in like a lot of videos where people really tend to like brush it out, but I don't do that. I get my sponge and I kind of just blend it into my bridge of my nose and I continue. So just like that. And there you go. There you have it. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Mini City palette. And as you guys can see, this color is almost gone. With another flat round brush, I'm going to use this one. That says it's for eyeshadow, but, or you know what, actually no, I'm going to use this concealer one. I'm going to take another flat round brush and use that to set it in place. And I use this color because I feel like it really blends in with my shade, so I do this. And this is my base here. There you have it. Well concealed, a sharp finish. So I'm going to do the other side off camera, as I've already shown you on this first side. So just going to do that and I'll be right back. Alright, now to conceal the above part of my eyebrow, I'm just going to do it with the same exact foundation because, I mean, why are we going to do a wider concealer above? So, and I know that's probably why you guys are going like, oh, how come I didn't set it? But it's a process, girls and boys. There we have it, girls and boys. Concealed eyebrows. Now, for the rest of my face. Now, I do a weird step, but trust me, it looks good. The finishing results of it all. Of course, I'm going to set my face, and using that, I'm going to use the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Mineral Powder in Nude 40. I've always used this one, so I stay dedicated to my pharmacy brands. Just think it's so beautiful. Like, when you get that new powder, you just don't want to use it sometimes because it's so nice. But we got to. So I'm going to take a powder brush, dip into the powder as much as I can. As much as I can. And lightly set that in place. For baking, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Powder, translucent, as you guys can see. Now this one I got it as a birthday gift from Sephora, so I thank them for that. But I really do use this to set. So same thing with the Juno & Co. Cloud Sponge. I'm going to use the opposite end and just put that right under my eyelids. And I do as much as I can, even up to where my eyebrows end. And then go right here, because I know I'm going to contour my nose. And I like for my nose contour to be as thin as possible. And then of course here. So I'm baking before I contour. And I use this to bake. And then just a little there. Now for contour, I will be using the Hoola by Benefit. I got the mini, $16 at Ulta. So with an eyeshadow, but a smudge brush, I'm gonna go in with my contour. I'm gonna go ahead and start from in here and bring it down. I feel like that gives it a really nice art structure right here. If I can dip in that right there, it just looks like, wow, that's where my nose ridge starts, right? I mean, if you take an art class, you kind of learn about this when you draw. So it's kind of how I picked it up. And then I like to do this. And then if I can brush that off and then get my Kat Von D Lock-It translucent powder again. And with the same brush, of course I wiped it clean, but we're just gonna let that bake, because we are gonna be highlighting just here. So with an angled brush, I'm going to go in with the same bronzer. Everywhere I didn't contour, I mean, I didn't bake, my bad. I am going to contour. And then with my powder brush, just going to clean off all the bake. There you guys have it, contoured and baked. Okay, so now after I've done all of this, I know you guys probably think I'm crazy by now, but I'm gonna go in back with my baking powder. But I'm gonna use this to set in my under eyes, because I feel that if I really widen this part up, it really awakens me. So I'm just gonna press that in there as best I could. I feel like it's better to do this with powder instead of actually concealing, because I feel like concealers are only when it's necessary, but in this case you don't need to conceal. You look good. So now with, of course, the James Charles Artistry palette, we're gonna see what it's about right now. And I mean, we're gonna see what it's about right now. So I've honestly taken a look at it before already. I haven't really tried any of the colors, so this is my first time actually opening it with you guys, and it is very clean, very new. Beautiful palette. Honestly, I do give it to him for being able to do all of this. Like, come on, unleash your inner artist. I mean, I fell in love with the idea of this because I feel like everyone needs to be more artistic in order to really be, you know, themselves when it comes to doing their makeup. It's not just about, oh, I'm doing it to look good. It's an art, you know, so it's amazing. Arizona, sponsor me. I only go for the ginseng green tea. Alright, I'm gonna have my camera girl here pick a combination of colors. So I'm gonna look at this and then just tell me. We're gonna do a random thing here. Playground, okay. And B, okay, we can do that. Alright, so we're gonna go in first. Well, first I need to start with a transitioning kind of color. So I'm gonna start off with the base, and as my base, I am gonna start off with canvas. So I'm gonna go in with canvas, and then after that, I'm gonna go in with B, and after B, I'm gonna go in with playground here. So let's get started. With this flat brush here, I'm gonna go in with canvas, and I'm just gonna go in all around with the same brush. I'm gonna go in to B here. Oh, that's a beautiful yellow, by the way. Look at that. So I'm gonna go in the front of my eyelid. And just pack that on there. Now, I know how James Charles says that his eyeshadows are very pigmented, and as far as I can see, they are a bit intense. I mean, just starting off, this is intense, but it's very beautiful. I love this yellow. Honestly, I've been looking for a yellow just like this. I've been looking for the Crayola palette, couldn't find it. I've been looking to anything similar to this yellow, and I'm glad I picked this palette that has just that yellow that I needed. So then with the round fluffy brush, just like this, go in with the yellow again. And then just spread that out to blend it out to give it more of an extreme look. What does that look like? Good. Good. Oh my god, yes. This is good. I love it. Okay. Now I'm going to take another fluffy brush and go in with playground. Look at that. It just... so dark. I'm loving this. Oh my goodness, yes. Into the crease it goes. I feel like we need to try a third color. You want to pick a third color? I mean, just look at that. I feel like we need to go in with a third color. We'll do a cut crease. What do you say? Alright, now that I've blended that out, I'm gonna cut my crease, and I'm gonna go in with, let's see, can't really see, with these names here, 518. So my camera girl said we should go in with a vibrant orange in a cut crease, so I'm gonna go with that. So to cut my crease, I am gonna be using the NYX Professional Makeup HD Photogenic Concealer, and this is NCW 03.5. Now, I used to use this a lot before I found out about Shape Tape. I can't open this. Where are my tweezers? going to take a little bit of that and place that here. Cut crease, maybe a little more to really get into that crease. Okay. And I'm just going to go up until this line here. I'm not going to go too deep into the blue because I do want it to be sort of to the point where you can see the orange transition into the blue, so it really pops and it's like a vibrant touch to it. So I'm not gonna really go all the way into the crease with the concealer because I just want it to be just about there. So I'm gonna go in with the orange, which is 518 like I mentioned. So we're gonna take a flat round brush. Look at that, it just picks it up. 518, let's see how you do. Oh wow. Now this is beautiful. Wow, I'm digging this orange. I really am. Damn, it's fire. Look at that. It's beautiful. Oh my god. This is like a really nice, like a, what is it, like an orange cream. You know, it's really nice. So instead of it being strawberries and cream, it's orange and cream. Wow, that's really pretty. Wow. Now with the same orange, I'm just gonna go under. Just like that. I feel like it really make everything pop. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. That's some good, you know. Oh my god, it's like I have a bird in my eye. Imagine with the lashes already, I can already picture it. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. Okay, I'm just gonna go back in with the yellow a bit and just try to brighten that up. So I'm gonna do the other eye off camera and then we'll do eyeliner and lashes towards the end. Okay, so I'll be back. Now that I'm done doing both eyes, honestly, go check it out. Make sure you guys get this palette and make sure code JANS for 10% off. Just giving you guys that code. I mean, just take a breath and look at this amazing look. I am gonna do the wing liner and make sure to put in the lashes too, and then I'll complete the whole look. My code will be Via 213 for TD lashes to get a discount on these amazing lashes. Now, I'm gonna have my camera girl, of course, pick one out. So I'm gonna be going in with these. This is the one, MK691. The first thing first, wing liner. So the eyeliner that I use is the Physicians Formula. I get this one at either Walmart, CVS, or Rite Aid. I honestly love this eyeliner. I can never go wrong with this eyeliner. It gives me the best wing ever. So I'm going to be doing that. Give me a sec. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do this. I feel like there's not much to it when we're doing a wing liner. We should always have that little cat eye coming in. So I start off by angling my brush towards the same way my eyelid is. Since I have big round eyes, I don't really have much of a pointy closed eye. So I'm just going to go in towards my first here and just cross it, because I mean I do have that little like kind of oval going on there, but I'm just going to cross that. So this is the cross, and then I'm just gonna thicken that line as best I can, and then just go above my lash line. And the best thing I love about this eyeliner also is that it really adds length to your eyelashes. It has like this formula that makes your eyelashes grow. So I love that. I mean, who doesn't? Longer eyelashes, come on now. And then with my wing liner, I really love to extend it. So I pick it up and I go as far as I can go. And there you have it. There's my wing. All you gotta do is fill it in. And the reason why I really enjoy this is because it's not a felt tip, it's more like a brush. So it's kind of like if I'm using a paintbrush to paint my face. So this is what I enjoy the most about this eyeliner. And then a little dot here, just to complement the whole eyeliner. And there you have it. So back to the corner to complete that little cat eye. From that point where it started, we're gonna start by going inwards to like the waterline there. And fill it in. And then continue narrowing that in, and there you guys have it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side off camera to show you guys an even look, and then of course I'm gonna be placing in my TD lashes. Make sure you use code VIA213 to get your discount 10% off on TD lashes. So I finished my eyeliner on both eyes, looking gorgeous. Now I'm just gonna place in my falsies. If I can get them off. Look at these beauties. Beautiful. I either use the Ardell glue or this Berry Duo glue, because I feel like they do the same thing. But honestly, I'm really loving these colors. They're great. An amazing combination, by the way. But I just can't wait to see how it looks. I'm probably going to use this leg to go out today. We'll see how it looks all together. And this foundation's really holding up, so we'll probably take this out for a walk or something. We don't know. We'll see. So let's apply on this side. Using tweezers because I'm not going to use my nails. Just look at these lashes, man. They're amazing. Amazing. Now I'm going to place on the other one off camera, and then I'll show you guys the finished look on my eyes, and then finish off the rest of the face. We still need blush, highlight, and setting spray. Now that I've finished this eye look, now I'm just going to do the complete face and show you guys how it's done. I popped in a little mascara, you know, filled in the blanks. But just to finish off the face, I'm going to use this new Wet n Wild blush brush. I'm going to go in with, where is it at? This NYX blush. This is in the shade HDBS09 Bitten. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that open. It's a beautiful shade. I've actually tested it already. I just never really applied it. But it has that little shimmer on it. Let me see if I can get this open. There you go. Look at that. Ain't she a beauty? So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this with my blush brush. Beautiful. I usually use Tarte, but since I purchased this a little while ago, I figure I'd try it out. And honestly, I am loving it. I put a little on my chin here. Of course, a little on my nose. I don't know, I always love the idea of that winter look where, you know, you kind of look cold. I don't know, I just love doing the little chin and the nose, of course. Now, with my flat domed brush, I'm going to use this to apply highlight, even though this isn't the type of brush I use for highlight, but I'm going to go in with the Milani highlighter. This is the Sun Glow in 03. I love this highlight. I mean, come on, you guys. Look at this. Where are you going to find a highlight that good? Like, Milani does it. And Milani does it good. I mean, come on, a little goes a long way. Literally, a little goes a long way. I'm going to do the same thing for the ridge of my nose. Right here. Right there. And I love doing it up here. You know, the more the merrier. And then a little on my temple. And then, of course, my lips. And then, just to spice it up a bit, I'm going to put some on the underneath my eyebrow, but above my eyelid, of course. I'm going to go in here. I mean, come on. Isn't that just stunning? This highlight does it all. And then, of course, it wouldn't hurt to have a little highlight here. And there you guys have it. All I gotta do is set it. So I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay setting spray. I've only used the Milani setting spray, but this is gonna be my first time actually using this setting spray. Oh, how can I almost forget? Lips. I'm gonna be using this one by Sephora. This is the Crayon Livy. Honestly, I love, like, it's not really much of a brown. It's more like a deep red wine. It's undertone of a red, more like a burgundy, more like an auburn color. Now I just used this color to outline, and then to fill it in, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Chestnut lip liner pencil, and I fill this one in with it. So going over the deep brown by Sephora, I'm just gonna cover it up, but it's gonna give it a really nice warm undertone, which I really love. And there you have it. A beautiful little matte finish there. And then to set it off, we're going to use, of course, the Urban Decay lighter. Oh, shit. We'll see if this baby lasts. But there you guys have it. The finished look using the, of course, James Charles Artistry palette. And then, of course, our Juvia's Place Full Coverage Foundation to create this beautiful look that we have on today. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to use VIA213, my code for TD Lashes, to get 10% off on these amazing lashes. I love you guys, and I hope to see you guys soon.